A look there at the home of the Giants. Beautiful AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Matt, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Lorenzo Cain goes down for the first out of the game. Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen racing back, and it's off the 4th archway. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that digging in now, Harrison Baer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Harrison Baer.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Scorched to third. Shaw has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In there, a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
2-0. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. Ready now, Austin Slater.
Left fielder, Austin Slater.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. Matches up with Jeff Samardzija.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes ball one.
No strike.
Late that time for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max
Hard hit towards center. Kane is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jeff Samardzija. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Villar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Danny Duffy. 9-1-2 due up.
41, Danny Duffy.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo
into the windup
Cain.
and the pitch. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Digging in to try it again, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next,
Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. In there for strike 1. For McCutchen, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Crawford. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it stays in the park, and Karams off archway number 3. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, Bryce
First offering
Harper.
on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Trying to pick
Third
things up
baseman,
where he left off. Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And McCutchen won't get him. He's in there at third. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Stephen Vogt.
This pitch is popped up. Samardzija is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And here's Tyler Saladino.
The batter.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Saladino.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Harper is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 29.
Standing in, Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar.
Leading off
He'll
for
start
Milwaukee.
things out as we begin
Second
the
baseman,
fifth.
Jonathan Villar.
Lifted in the air out to left. Slater has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
The pitcher,
Digging
number
in,
41.
Danny Duffy comes
Danny
into this at bat
Duffy.
0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Slater giving chase, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Center
Ready
fielder
for another
number
shot
6.
now. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Kinsler ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for
Leading
2
off for
thus
the
far
Giants.
in this one. First
Center
pitch
fielder,
coming. Here it is.
Harrison
Started to go around,
Bader.
but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Cain is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's
Up next
Andrew
for the
McCutcheon
Giants.
now. He doubled
Right
earlier and
fielder,
carries a 2 for 2
Andrew
line into this
McCutcheon.
appearance. Swing and a liner. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The
Ready
first
once
baseman,
again,
number
Brandon
9.
Belt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. For McCutcheon, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Polanco giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The catcher,
Digging in
number
once
28,
again, Buster Posey. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's the shortstop, Brandon
number
Crawford,
35.
trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line softly toward the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He'll
Leading off
start
for
things out
Milwaukee,
now in the top
left
half of the
fielder.
6th.
Gregory Polanco.
And this is fouled back and out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bayer is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler is there for it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And that
Up next
brings
for
up the
Milwaukee,
left-handed hitting
third
Travis
baseman,
Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Shaw rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-2 game.
Catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit out towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in, Austin Slater. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane ranging back at the track. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Max Muncy.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. High pop-up. Duffy is there for it. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there are two gone now.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ian Kinsler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And that'll get down for a two-out single. So worst case scenario, a two-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Now to the plate, Jeff Samardzija. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Harrison Bader would be next. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the seventh.
But Milwaukee, shortstop Tyler Saladino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muncy onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The pitcher number
at the
40.
plate, Danny Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Brett Phillips will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses for ball one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 1-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bayer on the move, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tom Wilhelmsen gets the call from the pen to take over on the
number 54.
Into the box now.
Harrison Bayer will try and get something started in the home half. Raimel Tapia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco coming on, and this will land foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Lorenzo Cain.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 13, Will.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Slater on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Wade Miley.
Brandon Crawford.
And that'll get down the leadoff single for Crawford. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Standing in, Austin Slater. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The tag, and he is out. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jesus Aguilar. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Sam Dyson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Mark Reynolds will pinch hit here, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Shortstop Tyler Saladino.
Tyler Saladino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. As we wrap this